Hey there, welcome to Monstercat's Mix Contest, where real home DJs showcase their mixing talents to win real prizes. Here, let me show you. Each season, finalists from all over the world face off on the show to earn the votes of our elite judges. They must come up with the most creative mix only using our music. But there could only be one season champion. So let's get right into it because it all starts right now on this season of the Mix Contest.
Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome to an all-new season of the Mix Contest. I'm Rocketman, the 2016 champion, and I'll be your host for this season. Over the past few weeks, our elite judges have been hard at work narrowing down the submission mixes. This was no easy task, and I want to give a shout out to everybody that entered. The level of mixing has improved so drastically over these last few years, and I want you to know that if you didn't make it as a finalist this season, keep working on your craft. Each of the finalists this season have been submitting for years, and I'm pleased to say that this is without a doubt the best finalist class we've ever had on the show. Today, we'll be sharing a portion of each of their submission mixes with you, and also give some details on what made these 8 stand out. But before we get into that, let's hear from our elite judges. Take it away.
Hey everyone, this is Feathervane. I'm the champion of last year's season of the Mix Contest, and I'm honored to be returning to the show as an elite judge. Being a part of this competition is a ton of fun, and it really pushes you to get creative in new ways, so I can't wait to see how this year's finalists take on the challenges ahead.
Hey everyone, Monster here. I'm the 2019 Mix Contest champion, and it's great to return for another year as a judge. My experience in the Mix Contest has shown me that you can never let any challenges limit your ability, and you can always give it your all. Good luck to all the finalists. I can't wait to see what you have in store.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Duality here. If you guys don't remember me, I won the Monstercat Mix Contest back in 2018, and I've participated since then as an elite judge. Participating in the Mix Contest myself was a very unique and fun experience to have, but I think my favorite part of the Mix Contest is actually seeing how the bar continues to rise every single year with every new wave of finalists that we have been having. This year is jam-packed, and I'm so excited for what 2021 brings us.
Thanks, guys. Over the coming challenges, these 3 elite judges will be deciding who advances and who doesn't make the cut. Let's not forget that you, the community, will be aiding these judges by voting for your favorite finalists immediately following the challenges each week. Don't worry, no one is getting eliminated this week. All right, one more topic to go over before we get into these mixes, and that's the prizes that are up for grabs this season. We've partnered with Pioneer DJ, HyperX, and Label Radar to create the largest prize bundle we've ever been able to give away on this show. 4th through 8th place will earn a HyperX logo t-shirt and a $50 gift card to the Monstercat shop. 3rd place will earn a Cloud Alpha headset and a Solocast microphone from HyperX, as well as a $50 Monstercat shop gift card. Our runner-up will earn a Cloud Alpha S headset and Quadcast microphone from HyperX, as well as a $100 Monstercat shop gift card. Finally, and this is the big one, our Season 6 champion will earn a CloudMix headset, an Alloy FPS RGB keyboard, a Quadcast S RGB microphone, a Pulsefire Surge mouse, and a Fury Ultra RGB mousepad, all from HyperX. On top of that, they'll earn a DDJ FLX6 and a pair of white VM50 studio monitors from Pioneer DJ, a $200 Monstercat shop gift card, and $500 in cold hard cash. Lots up for grabs this season, and don't think we forgot about you. Stay tuned later in the episode to hear how you can win headphones from HyperX and Pioneer DJ. All right, it's finally that time. I'm so pleased to announce our first finalist of Season 6. Right off the bat, this DJ catches your attention with a cinematic intro and really takes the listeners on a journey with surprises around every corner. It's my pleasure to welcome _Quantum to the stage. Here we go.
When it comes to the mixed contest, there's nothing more satisfying than the unexpected. And this finalist delivered surprise after surprise from start to finish, all while showing off the diversity of the Monstercat catalog. New to the competition, please give a warm welcome to Mostrina.
Too much. I just pour myself a double and I'm thinking about us. Every time I see your face, I think of what I lost. How could all the little moments that we had be so far gone? I never met someone like you. I never felt this way. Ooh. Everything is new in love, it's stronger than the both of us. Together we can spark a flame and freeze the world to numb the pain. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm hope it's not a delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman, superhuman.
Rolling up to the stage, please welcome Enderin. Their mix is home to a lot of really cool ideas like their Bad Computer and Anywhere You Go mash at the beginning, as well as their mashup with the required acapella, Souvenir, layered on top of Muzz's Somewhere Else. We definitely get to see Enderin's uncaged side shine in this mix, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else Enderin has in store for Instinct, Silk, and the rest of the contest. Congrats Enderin, and good luck.
Falling on the ground, on a day, but we won't back down. One thing playing on our minds, long way, but we won't give up now. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Fighting tide, the ones that burn so bright. The champions of the night. every last piece, yeah, souvenir. Another story to tell, and I gotta know how to find happiness in the wrong place. 'Cause it never ends, it's there in all ways. It's evident you never change for our sake. We'll fall in love. Little black
This finalist is a veteran of this contest and always brings his A game. He always puts a creative take on the use of samples and a great emphasis on smooth and clean transitions. Please welcome back to the mixed contest, Ithani.
Keep on running.
Thank you, Ethany. What a mix. Before that, we heard incredible submissions from _Quantum, Mostrino, and Enderin. Together, they make up half of our finalist class. Before we hear who the other 4 finalists are, I want to tell you about the prizes you can win just for listening to the mix contest. First up is a Cloud Mix headset from HyperX. We'll be giving that away on our Meet the Elite stream happening tomorrow, July 22nd at 12 p.m. Pacific over at live.monstercat.com. Really excited to showcase our judges and hear what they're looking for this season. We'll also be giving away a pair of HDJ Q1 BT headphones from Pioneer DJ on our Behind the Deck stream happening 1 week before our finale, where we'll sit down and have a nice chat with each of the finalists this season. That'll take place on September 1st, directly after Call of the Wild at 2 p.m. Pacific. Looking forward to seeing you there. All right, let's get back to the mixes. Introducing our next finalist is Monster. Take it away.
It's always exciting to see a finalist grow their mixing abilities over the years, and this finalist has for sure proven himself in doing that. He has really grown to be creative in his mashups and attentive in his use of acapellas and catalog diversity. Please welcome to the mix contest, Mikey.
Cooperative man in this world is a dead man. If you don't keep your mouth shut, you're gonna be cooperative.
But those wanna bite my shit, bite my shit, bite my shit.
Keep on rocking. Rock it.
One of my favorite things to hear in mixes is an overarching emphasis on atmosphere. This next finalist made that the focal point of their mix in a way I've never really heard before in this contest, and I'm excited to hear how they implement their style in the upcoming challenges. Returning from Season 4, make way for Disharmonica.
Don't give up. You will get by. The tide is turning. I feel.
Tuning in from the other side of the world, we've got Darby on the airwaves. Darby's mix greatly encapsulates to me the spread of Monstercat's back catalog, the genres that it houses, and gives a home to the different brands that Monstercat brings. Enough from me, here's Darby's mix.
You don't have to go and explain yourself, 'cause I ain't gonna listen. Yeah, all you wanted was a souvenir to remember it all. And you tore it apart, down to every last piece. Yeah, a souvenir, another story to tell. And I gotta know how to find happiness in the wrong place. 'Cause it never ends, it's there in all ways. It's evident you never change for our sake. We're falling now. Your little black book ran out of pages. 'Cause if you're gonna take it all, baby, don't waste it. You only want it if you know you're gonna break it. Just another souvenir for the taking. Come on.
Cooperative man in this world is a dead man. If you don't keep your mouth shut, you're rubbish.
But those wanna bite my shit.
Okay, one finalist to go. This DJ has always impressed me with their sampling skills and being able to turn any song into something completely original and new. You'll remember him from season 4. Our last finalist, coming all the way from the Philippines, is none other than Note. And that about wraps up our opening ceremonies. Congratulations to all 8 of our competing finalists. I can't wait to hear what you bring to each challenge. We have some very exciting episodes coming up over the next few weeks, some familiar, some that are brand new. Be sure to follow the Mix Contest by Monstercat on all your favorite music and podcasting platforms so you don't miss out on a single episode. Be sure to join myself and our elite judges tomorrow over at live.monstercat.com at 12 p.m. Pacific as we break down exactly what they're looking for this season. Until then, this has been Rocket Man, signing off. See ya!